I'm the only one that dances.
Yeah.
I'm the dancer.
I was about to do it again.
Was she? Boom. Bam, baby.
All right.
It is K&E Hour. Once again, it is a Friday night show, and we decided to do one because we've been drinking and talking and having stories, and we wanted to do a show. K&E. I'm E.
I'm K.
K&E. There's the thing. We're live right there.
Notification. That's what you get after you hit subscribe. If you hit that little bell, your phone will go off like that too when we come on.
That's right. And we're going to continue with our spiel. Hit that subscribe button.
And hit the little bell. I just said hit the little bell.
I know, that's why I said we're going to continue with the spiel.
I thought we covered that. My bad.
Kinda. You know, we get a little wild. We have a few beers. Sometimes we just want to throw a show because we're talking too much. That's a lot. You called us legends. We want to see some. We want some merch.
I just want some beer.
I do too. Beer's great.
Yeah.
I want some beer too. We want some natural light beer because I don't care what all the name brands are and all that. This is our favorite beer. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
We've been drinking this for 30 fucking years. we're natural light guys. We're just gonna say we're natural light guys.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
We are natural light guys. So we're already giving you tons of free advertisement. We need a t-shirt, some fucking hats, some sunglasses, something. And Maker's Mark, we ain't seen nothing out of you yet. All right? We're still waiting on both of you. Anyhow, subscribe, bell, come see us.
Come see us. Don't just hit subscribe, slam that damn subscribe button.
Not the enter key right off your fucking keyboard or on your phone, whatever it is. Have to go out tomorrow and get you a new phone or a keyboard because you slammed it so hard. Slam it hard. What America's all about.
Slam that subscribe button. Hit the little bell next to it. Yeah, we're going to just keep drilling this into you. Hit the share button.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Make sure that. Right. Make sure that not only do you hit subscribe, make sure that you make sure your friends know to hit subscribe.
Force it into them. You got some dirt on them from somewhere in your life. Let them know. If you don't subscribe, I'm going to tell everybody what you did back in that 080. You know? Yeah, I said 080.
Yeah, I caught that.
It's a term.
Yeah,
Anyways.
the shows get better after a few beers.
We love beer.
I'm not even going to lie because, you know, the people who was watching are probably watching it again. I mean, this is our third attempt to do a show.
We had some mishaps on the first show. We got into one. Music was playing. We was rocking. Technical issue happened.
Kyle hit in the video. That was the technical
Somebody
issue.
hit in session or something. We
I
had a second one. We just weren't feeling it. So we're going to. We want you to feel us. You know?
Yeah, but that first one was bad. I mean, I went to hit in music, and instead I hit in stream. It just shut us down.
I was still jamming. I was doing the gopher dance. You know.
That's what happens when you're completely live. I said it on the one I just deleted. If you're already, you know, if you listen to both of them, you know, that's what happens when we're live. We fuck up. Shit happens. That's all I know to say.
Talk about me dancing during the live music, evidently, because I feel like I'm the only one dancing. I'm the dancer. Kyle's the technical guy.
Well, what I get out of that, though, I'm not going to name their name. I don't know if they want us to or not. But there's this little YouTube video or YouTube that I like, and they listen to, you know, they're younger people. They listen to the songs.
Yeah.
Right. And you've got the guy and you've got the girl. And, I mean, you know, all due respect, you're the girl in that video because
but that girl's hot.
She is hot.
She's pregnant right now. I'm not. This is just beer belly.
No, that was the other girl that was pregnant.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
He get a new girl?
No, it was a whole different show. I thought we discussed that. But anyway, yeah, she is. She's hot. But she's the one that sat over there and she dances and all that.
Have a
And
good time.
he's the one that's kind of watching, more serious, trying to figure out what's going on with the video. So
I'm the chick.
Yeah. So when y'all are looking at Eddie, I want you to envision a hot black chick.
First off, not black. I am hot.
No, you're not.
Not black or chick. You choked me up, you bastard. You choked me up, you son of a bitch.
You'll have that shit.
On a Friday.
So, before we get into anything else, I want to once again add, I would love to hear y'all tell us what you want us to talk about. Because that's, for 30 years, that's been the basis of this show.
Yeah. And it's not just been so much a topic. It was at times, it was like something happening to you.
Yeah.
And you would ask our opinion, what do you think I should do? And that's where we really ripped into America.
Yeah.
You know, America. You know,
When
you tell us what your problems are. We're going to give you a fucked up way. Yeah, you're gonna be helped. Or you're going to end up at the psychiatrist putting a lot of fucking money because, like, these two guys told me. You know?
Right. Yeah, 20 years ago when we first started doing this, it was we nobody said, hey, let's talk about this. It was people, I mean, you know, and I'm not even trying to be funny here. It was people actually asking us life questions.
It was some deep shit to it.
And we was usually about 14 beers in by then. You know, it'd be like, my husband cheated on me, but he says he still loves me. What should I do? Get rid of that motherfucker now.
And go to the bar and get you a 19-year-old.
Exactly.
You know what some strength is?
You know? I mean, it was wild. I don't think we'll ever recreate that. But people literally were asking us about their life choices, what they should do.
We had a lot of questions.
Really deep questions.
Well, we had one guy send us a thing one time. He's like, hey, you know, I feel like I'm getting fat. I feel like I'm getting man boobs.
Right.
What do I do? You know, do some fucking push-ups or something, man. We don't fucking know about it. We're not doctors. You know, hope we help. We'll see you on the next one.
and back then, the software we used, you could send pictures, or we would do it then, and I'll do it now. You know, if anybody wants to come on and actually be on the video, I'll send you a shot. You can come on and actually talk to us.
Yeah, we do have that technology now.
A lot better than what we did have. But back then we was doing it. I know you remember this.
Yes, I do.
This woman comes on and she's like, "Oh, I have questions." I mean, I really think we was Frasier before Frasier.
Yeah.
You know. And the chick comes on, she's like, "Well, I'd like to talk to y'all," and we're trying to solve her life's problems. And I don't remember the conversation, but I think she was bitching about her husband.
Think so.
And then right in the middle of the damn video, her husband comes walking behind her. He's got his robe on, but it's wide open. He has nothing on under the robe.
Just
swinging everywhere. And we told her, "Oh, whoa, wait, stop. We're not answering no more questions."
Not till that motherfucker wraps that some bitch up and hides it somewhere.
Turn that son of a right. Wrap that son of a bitch up. We're not showing that on our show.
That was a funny fucking show.
Yes, it was. Now, if she had been hot and wanted to show her boobs, I'd have been all right with that.
Yeah. Just so you know, the boys from K&E Hour, we like boob shots. So,
Right.
You know, and we have the technology now. We can call you up, put you right on the show with us, and if you want to show them, we will let you.
No, we will not.
We will not, because there's some issues here.
Well, in the old days, we was on our own site.
Yeah.
It was our website. You can do anything you want on your own website. Well, we're broadcasting through YouTube now.
Love you, YouTube.
They're not real keen on, but that leads me to a subject.
I was having a thought here.
I have had a thought.
They might get some boobs on here.
Well, no, actually, I'm rolling down the road the other day, listening to the radio and all that, and
Preach it, brother.
all the changes are going on with Twitter, and so Facebook and YouTube are about. I mean, they're incorporating their stuff to where they're saying it's okay now to show boobs, and because Twitter was making a killing off allowing you could show anything you wanted on Twitter.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, Twitter is. I know you visit Pornhub frequently. Well, Twitter is.
I told you that shit in confidence, man. You ain't supposed to be telling all my. I don't visit Pornhub.
He's got his own account. He's got an OnlyFans account too. But no, Twitter.
I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I don't have one.
Twitter will beat the hell out of Pornhub. I mean, you can show anything you want on Twitter.
No shit.
And they don't give a damn.
Well, hell,
now, this is a true story, and I'm ratting myself out here just a little bit.
I need to go get a Twitter account.
But we have the K&E Hour Twitter account. If y'all will look right below the video, you'll see the link, and we really wish you'd follow us on Twitter.
Usually the links are somewhere below one of my elbows. As Kyle said in previous shows.
Right. It is right under that big white patch. Yep. If you went straight down, you'll see a little red button that says subscribe.
I don't see it.
Slam it.
Slam it.
Only the cool people
Why
can
don't I
it.
see it?
Because only cool people can see it.
I'm not cool.
Apparently.
I'm way
guarantee you, somebody type in right now and tell me, can you or can you not see the red subscribe button? It is a little small, and that's because we don't really have a good producer. Loretta.
Urethra.
But if you're
It's
cool,
narrow.
you can see it. I see it, but I obviously understand why you don't. But anyway, you done got me off my damn subject again.
I'm sorry. Slap the hand. I'm sorry. I will be better.
But
I'm going to try to be better.
no,
Better than what than it was a while ago.
All right. K&E Hour has its own Twitter account. But I also have my own personal Twitter account, which mainly is just people talking about barbecue and that kind of shit.
Yeah, and he has like
But
10 million followers.
10,000, not
I'm
10
sorry.
million. I wish I had 10
There
million.
was a 10 in there. I think I got 2.
But yeah, I just broke 10,000 followers. But, through all that, I just follow. If you follow me, I follow you back.
Right.
So a lot of times I don't pay attention. So I'm scrolling through Twitter and it's like, oh, there's a picture of a brisket. There's somebody did some ribs. There's this guy talking about the cook-off he was at last week. There's this chick getting her pussy pounded. It's like this boom out of the blue.
It's like, yeah, brisket. All
Ribs. God damn, what's he doing to her?
We should call the law. Something's happening to this woman. Something very bad's happening.
But now YouTube and Facebook both are contemplating and saying, okay, you can show titties on here now.
Yeah.
If that becomes the case, every show we do, I am going to try to find somebody that'll come on just to show us their titties.
I think that's an excellent idea, Kyle.
I do too.
Because I like titties. I don't lie to you. I look at titties like women probably look at dudes' packages, Because now, we're not in a world now where you can go up to a girl and just like, hey, let me get some flowers, a movie, and this and that, and take them out to dinner and all that. No, that's not the world we live in now. Women walk up to you and they look at your pants and see if you got a package sticking out there.
Right.
And then it's like, yeah, I'd date you. But
Yeah.
we're in a different world. So, yeah, we get some titty shots on there. I'm all for it. To a show.
We will do it. We will do a whole Friday episode.
We already did one episode fully about spank banking.
Yeah.
It's a thing. You can deny it, but it's freaking out there.
Eric says he's not coming on every show to show you his boobs.
Well, you do it once.
Right now, I'll send you a link if you'll show us your boobs.
Drunken man boobs about to come up from Eric Garner.
It's like the song "Show Them to Me."
Show them to me.
If you're a big fat man, I'm a titty fan, and I'd love to see yours too.
That was a beautiful fucking rendition, Kyle.
Well, thank you.
You said that word for word, didn't sputter at all.
But for the record, I do not want to see your titties, Eric. So
Me neither.
please don't send them. But I do want to know: do you see the red subscribe button?
You see a red subscribe button down there below my left
That
elbow?
elbow.
Left elbow?
Do you not know your left from right? You're 64 fucking years old. You ought to know left from right.
I feel
by
like
now.
I'm backwards on this 64.
But your left elbow is still your left elbow.
It is my left elbow.
It don't matter what it looks like on the screen. That's your left elbow.
He said no. So tell me what's up now, Kyle Edward.
Same thing. Only the cool people see it.
Eric,
So
Kyle said you're not cool. He's always telling everybody I'm not cool, but he said Eric's not cool.
Well, I see it.
I don't see it, Kyle. But you know, I got the bad eyesight stuff like that. I have to wear glasses with contacts, and I got to put readers over those. So I got like a trifecta thing that I have to work through. It's the true shit. I one time worked with a guy when I was pushing steel for the gun companies up north.
Right.
And
That's where you burnt yourself.
well, you have to.
That's a different story.
That's a different story. We'll talk about that later. Crescent Riches.
No, when you burnt yourself at the steel place, you got the shit on your shoulder.
Oh, that was the acid burn.
Yeah.
Looks like bullet wounds all up and down my shoulder.
Right. But get on with your story.
Anyways, on my stories. I had a guy who used to pull my metals out. You know, he'd pull my cast out and I'd pour steel in those. He'd pull them out. We were sitting there one time and I pissed him smooth the fuck off. You know, he was always telling me that he wore contacts or he wore glasses. And he wore glasses every day I worked with him.
Right.
But we all decided we was all going to go up to the Chinese joint up the road after work one night and get drunk. So he's in there talking to him. He's talking about, he said, he pulls off his glasses. And
do you mind if I interrupt?
He cleans them. What?
Well, the way you started that story, it really just made me think this was like metaphors. For, you know, he pulls out my junk and then I pack his stuff.
Oh, no.
You know,
that's another story. He used to get so pissed
it
off.
really is.
There's another story. He used to get so pissed off to him.
Then he pulls out your junk and then you pack his stuff.
No. Let me finish the glasses story. I got another story to tell you. It always made me look bad, but he hated me saying it anyways. But anyways, he was sitting there one day and he, with the Chinese joint getting drunk. He pulls off his glasses and he cleans them.
And his eyes went Chinese?
Almost.
Okay, go ahead.
He said, I got to pull my contacts out and clean them. And it was like, so you wear contacts and glasses? I was like, how fucked up is your eyesight? And he just fucking went off right away. Don't you fucking make fun of my eyes, man. And I was like, well, you're the one telling me. He's like, no, just because I'm blind. How the fuck are you getting in the ovens? Is that shit melted? Anyways, he got mad. But anyways, at the end of the night, I had to always pour off the excess steel out of my crucibles. And I always had to clean out my crucible and this and that so it could be used again. But he'd get mad. I'd be like, hey, Mike, can you come over here and give me a reach around on these hoses? And he'd come around me, he'd hold the hoses up so I could pour it off into the thing. He goes, look, and I really don't like it when you call it a reach around.
Don't call it a reach around.
And it was so like the next day, I was like, hey, Mike, can you come over here and give me a reach around? And he's like, he goes, you saying this is actually bad on you. I said, yeah, but you're all for it. And then I'm going to get you back later.
Right.
Yeah, that was a whole story. Just made me look bad. All in all. It's a bad time.
It started out with he's pulling out your junk and you're packing his stuff and ended up with a reach around. So, I mean, this will be one of them that I cut that 4-minute clip and make it a video all of its own. And I will entitle it. Eddie gets a reach around.
I will allow it. Just because there was a reach around don't mean anything happened. There was no prostate exams whatsoever on that episode. Anyways.
All right. So I tell you what, I'm going to try to save you a little face right here.
I'd appreciate it. I need some help right now.
My son-in-law gave me a chainsaw.
All right.
It's one of the battery operators. Got a lot of power. It's a good chainsaw.
You have a chainsaw?
Yes, I have a chainsaw.
A battery powered one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, no, we're good. We're great. We're great.
You got all, like, oh, motherfucker got a chainsaw.
Yeah, I'm excited. You have a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I do not have to go buy one.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going.
I'm going to just go borrow.
I thought you was like, thinking motherfucker's about to cut me in half or something.
No. But if you got one, I'm still going to come trim your trees with my big ass chainsaw.
Right.
But then I'm going to borrow yours and cut that shit down.
Okay. So, anyway.
And got a chainsaw.
My son-in-law bought me a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Well, this desk that I have right now is 26 years old.
Yeah, I can see that. It's very outdated.
Yes. I'm going to take it out of here because I've got a bigger desk I want to put in here.
Ooh, we need a bigger desk.
I want to completely redo our studio in here.
Oh, yeah, I'm like it.
So, I'm just going to throw this out there.
It's just getting thrown out. We're about to get deep. Lay it on me, brother.
It's easy. It's going real easy. If we can pick up 10 more subscribers.
10 more subscribers.
Which we ought to be able to do that in 2 days.
2 days.
10 more. Do you have to repeat everything I say?
I just thought it sound more Hollywood.
If we pick up 10 more subscribers before I get the new desk in here.
10 more subscribers before he gets the new desk. This is what I do. I aggravate you.
And you do it very damn well.
Pound it.
10 more subscribers before I get the new desk. I'm going to turn this son of a bitch around here. It's 27 years old, and I'm going to cut it in half with the chainsaw on air live.
Inside this room.
Inside this room.
Okay. That means I need to bring a bunch of tarps over because Sheila is not going to allow that.
No, you just need to bring a vacuum because you're going to need to clean up all this shit when I'm done.
Because I'm just tired every time.
No,
so seriously, you're going to cut this desk up?
Yes.
Live? With the
live,
chainsaw?
With the chainsaw on camera. It's going to get really fucking loud in here.
Wear your earmuffs. 10 more subscribers.
10 more subscribers. Right. I will cut this sumbitch in half.
In this room?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got to get baby girl out of here. We don't want nothing to happen to her.
We don't want nothing to happen to her.
And then we got to clear some stuff out. And if I got a vacuum, we're gonna lay a tarp down because I'm gonna pretend to vacuum. But yeah, all right, I'm with that.
10 subscribers before I get my new desk. We cut this one in half on air for everybody to see.
All right, I'm game with that. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do that. Let's tear some shit up inside the house, in the house where he resides.
And I'll even go one step further. If we get 20 subscribers by then.
Hold on. We're about to go religious cult. 20. Oh!
I will pull it up on my phone. I will go to Eddie's house. We will record it live and I will cut his desk in half.
I don't have a new desk to replace that.
That's not my problem.
All right, so I'm just going to lose a desk. And
20 more subscribers, I will go cut Eddie's desk in half. It'll be up to him to figure out how to replace it.
I'm game with this. I will leave the computer on it, and you cut through the computer, the monitor, and the desk.
No, I won't cut your monitor.
Monitor's still good. The computer you can cut right
through. Yeah, because it sucks anyway, so yeah.
It does suck. I mean, I said 4 times. It went right. Somebody's
talking to us and I'm ignoring them. I'm late as fuck, but gotta love some titties. Is Dustin a big fat man? Because I'm a titty fan.
Oh, is that Dustin?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dustin. He's our biggest fan.
I know, but I want to know if he's a big fat man because, I'm a titty fan. And I'd love to see those too.
He's not talking about my titties. He's talking about titties you're talking about putting on here.
I know. How drunk are you?
Well, I'm getting there. But anyways,
20 years ago, you would have body shamed each other.
oh, body slammed each other.
Oh, body slammed each other.
Through them desks, but the chainsaws are cool too.
Oh!
20 years ago?
Oh!
Dude, we'll do it now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. But like the last time I told that story about the fucking metal chairs, and I went first, I went like at 35%, and this motherfucker came in with that smile from around the corner from last Thursday. Here's how that's going to go down. He's going first, and then I'm putting his ass in the hospital.
Well, no, get out of here.
We can actually do a body slam.
I know.
Through a desk.
I know. We can. All right. So we're going to do it by vote.
Okay.
Whether you're watching it live right now or you watch it after this has been recorded, I want you to just underneath the comments, just tell me. Put saw for chainsaw. Put slam if you want me to body slam Eddie through this desk and completely break the desk. And I may have to body slam him 3 times to completely break the desk.
Here's the thing. Now, this is just a question. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. Do you want to see him body slam me through a desk, or do you want to see me body slam Kyle through a desk? And here's my reasoning.
All right.
Kyle weighs $125. I weigh 238 pounds. Who do you think is lifting who up in the air?
All right. But
I think I could throw Kyle right through the fucking wall. I love you. But I think I got a better chance of slamming you.
All right. Well, let me put a different spin on this.
All right.
Knowing my history.
This motherfucker's tougher than you think. Let me put that out there.
I'm not even going there. Knowing my history. Let's just put it this way. The sports I've been involved in.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is more capable of pulling off a body slam?
Oh, yeah. This motherfucker is wrestling with name. No, big ass fucking wrestlers. He was a fight promoter at one time.
Right.
I'm thinking
I'm positive I can get you up and body slam you.
Can I fight you on it?
No.
Just take the body slam.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, but if they say they want me body slammed, it'll be the same thing. I won't fight you. Okay, I'm not going to put elbows to your eye or nothing like that.
All right, so here's our options.
You have to just take the body slam.
Okay, so here's the options.
Here's the options.
All right. If we get the extra 10 subscribers, is it 10 or 20? 20 subscribers for the body slam.
At 20 subscribers, I go cut your shit now.
No, at 10 subscribers, we do the saws.
Right.
20, we body slam each other through death.
Okay, well, I'll go with that.
All right. So 10
good.
subscribers, he's going to cut his desk and then go to my house and cut my desk while I'm not there, probably.
Well, you'll have to hold the camera, so yeah.
Yeah. And I've showed him how to unlock the door.
Right. Yeah, it's the key. Did you put it in? Did you turn it? Well, fuck yeah, Eddie. I know how to operate a key.
We're getting off topic.
Okay.
So 10 subscribers, we're going to cut them with chainsaws.
Right.
20 subscribers.
Body slam.
Kyle's going to body slam. And now they mentioned he's got some training with professional wrestlers. So I think, he's going to be able to do it. He will body slam me through both desks.
That'll work. But I want to hear from them. Like I said, whether you're watching live or you watch this later, if you want us to chainsaw it, put saw.
Saw.
If you want to see Eddie body slam, put slam E. If you want to see me get body slam, put slam K.
I'm Team Slam K.
Because I'm K.
I'm E.
So,
almost said K&E.
So
We've been drinking.
we're gonna leave it up to the people who watch the video to tell us
All right, yeah.
what do you want us to do?
We want to hear the votes, but we need the subscribers to make it happen.
Exactly. I'm not doing it without the subscribers
Right.
because I'm just a little bitch like that.
10 saws, 20 body slams, and you get to choose
But we go by their
reaction.
their
Yeah,
reaction.
So your vote is going to also go into. I knew where you was going. I already knew.
Oh yeah, I knew I had one vote
Yeah.
my direction.
That's the PB right there. But anyways, Dustin, we want to hear your shout out. Get your brother on here, get your family on here, get all your friends and relatives on here. We want the subscribers.
Now, before this
And we
all
want to know who
happens,
picks who.
if we get to 50 subscribers before I get my new desk,
50, here's my thoughts. You body slam me with a chainsaw. I cut and slam everything. And if we do it here, I'm going to fuck up that wall.
that's real close to what I was thinking.
I just want you to know there's a bathroom on the other side of that wall.
If we get 50 subscribers in the next 2 days, I'll take the chainsaw and I'll cut Eddie's arm off.
I don't like that plan. That plan went awry. It's my arm.
Come on, take it. You want me to die?
100 subscribers, Kyle's going to eat that bear and die on live television.
Right. So, I mean, you want subscribers for me to die.
Okay,
You can at least lose an arm.
We get 100 subscribers, Kyle eats that bear. 110 subscribers, Kyle gets to cut my arm off.
Okay.
Right. Because that bear's going to come first. You're going to die.
But I'm not eating. No, at the 100 subscribers, we flip a coin.
Oh, you're eating
to see who eats the bear.
We won't fight like cats and dogs.
He said, you can survive the slam. Oh, shit. I've done so much worse than that, Teddy.
Oh, yeah. This one. We talked like this motherfucker's, had some bad times with me. But this little shit has done some stuff, too. There was the chair. Don't let me get into the fights back in the day. Not bad fights. We're just drinking and having a good time wrestling.
Right.
Let me tell you about this one time.
Talk to me.
We got to wrestling one time, and Kyle got me down on the ground. He had me down on the ground to all rights. He had me down. I had to put my knee into his crotch area and grab his shoulders and stuff. And he beat the shit out of my chest and my neck and all that. And I started pushing him and slamming him. Well, we was fighting in the bedroom. There was the closets in there.
Yeah.
So I caught his collarbone against his closet corner. And I slammed in there about 10 or 12 good times. We were both drunk, laughing, having a good time. We got up, we was laughing, all was a good time. We was wrestling, having a good time, and all this stuff. The next day, we had to go somewhere. You know that? We all got up in a car. We was driving. Kyle was in the front seat, passenger side. I was in the back seat, passenger side. And Kyle was talking to him, and he kept turning like this. He's like, yeah, we're going to do this. Next step is he's like, I'm like, what's wrong with you, Kyle? He goes, I think I slept on my neck wrong. I can't move my neck. My shit, my collarbone hurts, everything else. I said, you slept wrong? He's like, yeah. I said, okay, good, because I thought it was maybe when I slammed that collarbone into that. And he's like, yeah, it was. That's what it was, motherfucker. And you pushed that about, 5 years to that day? No, maybe 2 years?
Yeah, not that long.
Yeah, maybe a year and a half. Maybe about a year, maybe.
Not long, but
Yeah.
I like to wait. I like to get my revenge when
Kyle's
you're
a
not
3-year wait.
about it.
So I'm going to say 3 years because Kyle's a 3-year revenge taker. There was a time where I was at his house and I was blowing up an inflatable chair. You remember that?
Yep.
I blew this chair and it had a pump on it. And I was pumping this thing up, getting this chair inflated and stuff. But then we fucking wrestled around that night.
This thing up. But go ahead with your story.
But anyways,
I
inflated this thing. It's your turn.
Bitch.
It's your
Give us a
turn.
beer.
No, I got the last 9.
Well, tell the damn
They're
story.
right here. You can get them. But anyways, I blowed up this fucking chair, and the next day, but before the next day came, me and Kyle got to wrestling, and he beat the fuck out of me with a chair in the back. And at one point, I was chasing his ass trying to catch him, and he was hauling ass around his whole
Okay, you're
system.
fucking up the stories.
Well, you tell the story. You
All
tell the
right,
part where
you get the beer, and I'll tell the part where you got your shit hurt. You bitch.
Was that in the knee?
It
Did that door hit your knee?
No, that night he's sitting in there and he's pumping up this inflatable chair or whatever.
I'm not doing it like that. That motion never happened. It was
Who's telling this story?
You are. But
Okay,
you
well then.
That was very homosexual. That never happened.
That wasn't homosexual. You can't tell me you
doing
never
this.
sat there and done that.
That was on our Spank Bank show. That's a different show.
That night,
see us.
he said something. I don't even remember what he said to me, but that night I caught him when he wasn't looking and I busted him in the damn kidneys.
Oh, he knocked the shit out of my kids. I damn near pissed on myself.
All that shit you went into is actually two other stories. The first one was really quick with the chairs. I think we covered this the other night. People are going to get tired of hearing about it.
So I came in at 30 and you went in at 145.
Right. All I'll say is always let them hit you first. But no, the other one, there ain't no fucking telling what. I've got to quit saying fucking YouTube.
I know, right? I've been trying to say frack and freak and foul up.
There ain't no telling what we had done to make the other one want to beat us to death. But my living room at the time, I had a living room in the front, and in the back was like the big living area.
Where the big fireplace was.
Right, all of that.
But there was a concrete brick wall
in between.
With two doorways. So it was like a fucking racetrack.
Yeah, you could go out one door, come around, and go in the other door, so you could make a big circle. Well, whatever I had done to piss him off, he had got after me, and I was running like hell. Because if y'all can't tell, I mean, he outweighs me by like 220. So
that's a harsh number, man.
My bad. And so I run around a couple of times, and by this point, we've got a freaking head of steam built up. We're both running pretty fast, and I don't remember all the shit he's yelling at me. But I'm really starting to get a little scared for my life.
I remember the chair.
So we come around. Eddie is about 3 steps behind me.
I remember this.
I stop. I turn to face Eddie and I bend down. He runs into me and I stand up and throw my arms in the air like
that. That fucker threw me like a sack of fucking potatoes, man.
He goes in the air, upside down, over, and slam on that floor.
On my back.
On his back. That bitch couldn't walk for 2 days.
But the next day, we ended up going somewhere again. And Kyle's up there, and I'm like barely fucking moving. And Kyle's there, because we've been drinking.
We've
been drinking. Mm-hmm. Kyle's like, what's the matter with you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was blowing up that chair. I think I hurt my back blowing up that chair. He's like, oh, good, because I thought it was when I fucking slammed your ass across the fucking room. Like, yeah.
You done mixed up the stories again, but that was funny, so we're going to leave it in there.
Can I mix them up again?
Yeah.
That's what I do. I mash up stories. I mash up songs.
He thought his shit was hurting from sitting there blowing up that chair.
You don't blow a chair up this way. It's this way.
But
it's a bicycle pump.
That was when I kidney punched you. The slam, you just couldn't walk the next day, but you knew why.
Probably right.
All this started because I'm going to get the body slam you
through the desk. If we get the 20 subscribers, the body slam. 10 subscribers, we're cutting shit up with a saw.
Yeah.
50 subscribers, we're body slamming me with a saw.
With the saw.
And we'll do that shit. We will do that shit.
I'll do that. I'll let you hold the chainsaw. I'll slam you through the desk.
Yeah.
And you can cut shit on the way down.
Yeah. Let's do that.
We're gonna need
50 subscribers.
We're gonna need some donations though to fix that wall because that's gonna be bad.
I'm gonna cut that. The ceiling fan's gonna get demolished.
Oh yeah, I need a new ceiling fan anyway.
I hate to be so bad.
All right, go pee. I'll entertain while you go.
Talk shit about me.
I'll tell them the stories about you blowing up that chair.
That's not how it goes.
All right, this one is going much better than the last one. I don't know, we wasn't feeling it, but everything's live. So like I said, you can't go back and edit shit. So the last one, we just decided, fuck it. It's a Friday night show. We only do our shows on Wednesday. If we want to delete it, we'll delete it. To hell with them. Now, I do, however, have some topics that we'll just go ahead and get started on before Ed gets back in here. Let me see if I can actually work the screen this time. Look at me go. All right, by now, everybody knows about the lady cop. Ran a train with like 7 other damn workers or cops or whatever. I just scrolled through Twitter today, just, see what tickled my fancy. Says, I can't be a cop anymore. And then you got on the other side, well, be a truck driver. They get paid by the load. I like that shit. And then just to add to it, tell me she ain't pulling that motherfucker over every time she sees him. I hear Ed coming back. What up, Ed?
What's up? What is that? Oh, I thought that was me in that picture.
I eat ass.
I eat ass.
Well, I thought that was a perfect segue from you, sitting over there doing
Okay,
the whole...
we've talked about this. That's not how you blow up a chair. It was a bicycle pump. Kyle's fucked up. Kyle needs help. So what's it? I eat ass. What's happening here?
Well, I was talking about the cop.
Oh, yeah. I
Can't
can't be a cop anymore.
Be a truck driver. They get paid by the load.
Oh,
so then I showed that one. He says, I eat ass. I was like, she pulled him over every time she saw him.
Evidently, she puts out pretty good. I mean, she must be good. I mean, like, all the fat guys at the club was nailing it.
Oh, yeah.
I see this right here, this I eat ass on the back of this glass, and it reminds me of something. Do you remember back when everybody's going through the big craze about doing commercials on the back of their windows?
Yeah.
They get this big thing across the back of the window. They're making money on that. I mean, they get like $300 to $400 to $500 every fucking month. That made truck payments, bills, and this and that. Now, you don't get to choose. I looked into this because I thought about doing that myself, but you don't get to choose what your commercial is, what your tag is on your window.
Right.
I was literally
you probably got Viagra, didn't you?
No, I would love Viagra compared to the one I'm about to tell.
Oh shit. Hold on, let me light a cigarette. I want to hear this story.
So there was this guy driving around with a big truck, and he had this big ass fucking commercial in his window. What do we call it? It's not a commercial. What is it? It's an ad. Advertisement in his window. And it was about adult circumcision. And it was like 30-minute adult circumcision. So basically what it was a truck driving around town saying, hey, come on in. We'll cut your fucking foreskin off.
Right. No, that's bad.
And I'm not Jewish. I've already told everybody. I'm a hooded warrior.
That's nasty,
but when you get older, why would that be an option?
Actually, I have an answer to that.
Okay.
I had an uncle. We talked about him the other night. I don't think we was on air. But we probably wasn't.
If then we just turn on the live button when Ed's talking about hookers and a brother.
Well, this uncle was married to a hooker.
All right. This could get awesome. This could get very awesome.
I actually know this. I'm going to go ahead and put us back just to our main screen, if that's all right with
I'm
you.
okay with that. And there we are.
All right. But, I literally, I was like 14 when all this happened. I didn't
14.
even realize that there was people who weren't circumcised. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. My dad always told us we're not Jewish.
I just knew what mine looked like. That's all I knew.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I was 14. You know. But hold on, let's see what they're saying to us. I saw $1 stuck on a ceiling in a bar one time. Oh shit!
That little cocksucker right there is the one who put it on there. You can fucking lie to everybody else, but you ain't lying to me, boy.
Ed, you my boy.
No.
But I would definitely like to see your ass slammed.
Bring it on, Dustin. Get some people on here. Get the subscribes going. We're gonna fucking do that.
Anyway, so my uncle that's married to
Tell your
hooker,
wife, tell your brother, tell them to get everybody watching this show and hit subscribe. We will fucking set up multiple cameras and lights and get that shit going on. Anyways, Kyle got circumcised at what, 32?
No, Kyle was circumcised when he was a little baby, like you're supposed to be. We're talking about the uncle that dates hookers.
Okay.
I was actually answering your question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why would you get circumcised as an adult?
Why would you get circumcised as an adult?
That becomes a medical thing. It's when you don't clean yourself.
Yeah. I learned to clean that thing a long time ago.
Right. But I mean, you see what I'm saying. Yeah. You know, people get up into older age, they don't clean that thing properly, then they start having problems.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like the only option is to do a circumcision.
Oh.
That happened to my uncle. But when you're dating hookers, I mean, I guess I can see.
Yeah. You have to pull the turtleneck all the way down. And you have to get up in there, all right? You have to do it. Just do it, gentlemen, if you ain't been there. Pull the turtleneck all the way down to where the tag shows, and then you clean it, and you flop it back out.
I think this is possibly
this went awry.
This is the worst subject we've ever discussed on the K&E Hour.
We talked about some shit.
Yeah, but I think this was the worst of them all.
Okay. Well, talking about penises.
No, I don't want to talk about penises.
Viagra.
All right.
You know Viagra?
I do know Viagra.
You know how Viagra originally started?
Yes.
It originally started supposed to be a heart pill.
Right.
You know, to make your blood pump a little faster and this and that. Turned out it wasn't doing none of that.
All it just gave you a heart on.
Yeah, the big shimmy.
Right.
The slum was like, what's up? You know. There was this woman actually went to jail. All right. She had a husband who was kind of rough on her. She never said he beat her. She beat him or he beat her. But she said he was rough on me. He was mean to me in front of people and this and that. She loaded him up with Viagra in his food.
Right.
I believe it was 14 pills.
God damn.
She stuck in there. All right. This is a legit fucking story. If you can find it, look it up. I would love to hear some feedback on this that you hear about it. Just let me know that you actually found it and saw it. Anyways, this dude got the hard on, but it was such a stiffening blood thing that he was paralyzed for 4 days.
Oh, goddamn.
She stood him up in a corner and brought her friends over. And they played games like throwing hats on his pecker. Well, I was just thinking he could do nothing about it. He could not move, this and that. 4 days, it started coming down to where he could move. He finally got out of the house and called the cops. Like, hey, I've been through some shit. I've been through some hell. But they were like doing all kinds. They drew all over him with magic markers that didn't come off. They played games, ring toss and all that on him. And they just violated the fuck out of him, being mean, cigarette burns and stuff like that. And he couldn't do nothing to protect himself. And this bitch went to jail because he could do nothing to protect himself. He had no self-defense. And she just mutilated him with the cigarettes and stuff like that. She got like 10 or 12 years prison time over this.
Well, you know, if I'm going to end up, you know, like if my wife's going to give me 14 Viagras or whatever, and I'm going to be paralyzed standing in the corner with my dick sticking out like that, you know, I want her to invite all her friends over, and I want them to violate me, but not with cigarettes and shit. I mean, you've got something really stiff sitting there. I think all her friends ought to play with it.
I think that was involved. I think that actually went down.
Well, I would be good with that.
I was just going to salute the guy because if you got one big enough to throw ring toss with hats, I'm proud of you.
Right.
But call them cops. That's a bad ordeal.
Right, but take out the cigarette burns and all that shit. I'm all in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with it.
But you just sit it 4 days. You desecrated, you excreted, and all that stuff for 4 days all over yourself. You're not seeing no bad part of that. You see that look, you're like, yep, I'm still in. I was shit down the back of my leg for somebody to touch my pepe.
Well, I mean, yeah, if she'll bring all her friends over, to touch where I'm wanting touched,
Right.
A little shit down the back of your leg ain't that bad.
Well, now here's the other thing. You're thinking about a bunch of friends that are all hot. These chicks were not hot. These chicks were the Avon sales ladies.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
The Tupperware sales ladies. The bitches that had dually fenders.
All right, I had me some good spank bank worked up for the night, and you just ruined it all.
I knew it was going to go there. Now, these were not hot chicks. These were the chicks that was like, bitch, can you get out of the fucking line?
I'm not even trying to get into this subject, but I think it's perfect. Are you telling me it was like them kind of chicks?
Possibly, but probably like that one on the far right.
Oh my God.
Ain't that like the dude?
Yeah.
That's in the White House?
Yeah, I don't remember what his job is. I'm going to go ahead and make that a little smaller. I don't remember what his job is, but he's like telling us all about how we should have good mental health and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
I seen that dude on a Congress television show where they do that stuff. But I like the whole thing. Our generation, we had Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was hot. Invisible plane, lasso rope that just, tighten on everything. Every roper in the rodeos in America wants that rope. And then underneath that, you got your generation has to wonder if it's a woman.
You can see the big.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's talk about this shit, because this upset me. That motherfucker on the left, the swimmer, he denied that girl at that Olympic championship.
That was fucking ridiculous.
He outweighed her by like 45 pounds. And he was all muscle because he was a dude. I'm not gonna lie, women like jump out there with everything like, hey, we're just as good as men. But we have a different muscle.
We're built different.
Yeah, we have different muscles than they did. He fucking outdid everybody at that thing by like a half a length.
Yes, that was ridiculous. It was stupid.
Yeah. And
it's
for
still
him to get that thing, it just sickened me.
Yeah.
That dude on the right, that ugly bitch dude, I watched him on Congress. And this other congressman was telling him, it's like, hey, you're all for the, what do you call it? Basically, you're telling your own child to pick your own gender.
Yes.
At like a very young age. And he's like, at 3, you should be telling them, oh, we want you to be a girl, so you need to make that decision. But we want you to be a girl, so make that decision. We want you to be a girl.
Right.
The kid has no idea what kind of decision they want to make at that age. But a thing had happened where a 11-year-old girl had made the decision to go the other way.
That's still.
But she did it for a couple of years, and then she was revolted. She hated it. It was a wrong decision, and she did everything she could to go back the other way, and they could not do it.
Right.
And it's like, how do you sit there and let an 11-year-old make that decision and realize that when she got older and her mental state was to the point where it was like, this was a bad decision. Right. She couldn't reverse it. How do you answer that? And he couldn't give him an answer. It's like, oh, maybe if we go in the office and tell you, no, you tell me yes or no if this should be a law. Well, maybe if you go there, no, let the people know of America that this son of a bitch don't know how to fucking answer a yes or no question. He unlit on that dude, berating him, putting him down, talking about how he is a worthless motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, if that motherfucker goes for president, I will vote for him.
I'm going to bring this full screen because I just got one thing to say about it. I'm trying to bring it as big as I can bring it.
Let's talk about that motherfucker, that dude in the middle.
No, that's all I'm going to say about it. If you were born with a set of balls like the one on the left was, like the one on the right one, and like that motherfucker in the middle was, if you were born with a set of balls, you're a dude.
You're a boy.
If not, you're a girl.
Yeah.
It's simple. You're an innie or you're an outie.
Innie or an outie.
You know, there's not 400 fucking, and we're never going to quit saying fucking,
right? We're probably not.
No. If there's 400 freaking, classifications because I'm a goat. I identify as a piece of grass. I identify as, Kyle's ball sack.
Exactly.
No, you got balls or you don't. You're an innie or you're an outie.
Right.
That's it. That's all there is.
If you're going to go through them life changes and you're going to switch your sexual preference, it has to be the same thing for cigarette laws. If you can't buy cigarettes till you're 21, you can't fucking change your sex till you're over 21.
I agree 100%.
Because then you're an adult and you can fucking make your own mind up then. Nobody's influencing you.
Yeah, but these parents are still just sickening me.
Oh.
Because, even say you do have to wait till you're 21. But if you spend 21 years being told that you identify as a girl, that's how you're going to believe.
Yeah.
That's a subject I don't even want to get into any further.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I will get completely on my soapbox.
It's different strokes for different monkeys.
Exactly. And since you use that, I'm just going to say, not my monkeys, not my circus.
That's right. We'll get off of that one.
Because I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to say, I said we're getting off of it, and I guess I'm not.
We're coming back.
It don't make me mad.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't understand, and, we always tell y'all, leave us comments, tell us your thoughts on this or whatever. You can leave me all the comments you want, and I'm not going to understand.
No, I'm with you.
So,
Ball's your boy, the other one you're not.
Right. Mushroom tips, you're not.
This motherfucker.
Okay, do y'all need some alone time? Do you want me to leave for just a minute?
No, he's agreeing with what you say.
Oh. Well, I don't need alone time with it.
Mushroom tips you not. You know what I'm talking about.
I got you. Yeah.
Don't forget the Hooded Warriors. We're in the background kicking everybody's ass. We're growers, not showers.
Well, I remember.
That's true.
I remember when I was probably 15, and I had a real good buddy out in California. He is such a good buddy that I can't even remember his name now.
That's a real friend.
That's a friend, right?
Can't remember his name right now. But that's bondage.
I won't remember his name next week either. So, but anyway, he's a real good friend. But the motherfucker tried to take my girlfriend.
We're going to have to whoop his ass in the parking lot.
That's kind
of behind the smoking section.
That's what it came down to. But that's really not part of this story. But yeah, that's what
I went too far.
No, you was point on.
All right, we're whooping his ass.
But that's just not the story I'm telling right now.
All right, but if he's here, we're whooping his ass.
Right.
All right.
But he came to me and he was like, well, y'all get circumcised so your shit will look bigger than ours that ain't circumcised. And
hang on, I may have some comments on this.
well, I don't look at a lot of them, but I always felt like that was backwards. You know, you're uncircumcised. You know, your shit's all kind of like that.
Okay.
But if you're circumcised, you know, you've taken off all that extra at the end.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's not like a foot long. I mean, there's not that much there. You know, let me just put it to you this way, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but like the unhooded warriors, that's what's showing. That's what's there. It gets hard. It's the same size. It's just standing up a little more attention. Us hooded warriors, we take off the hoodie and then we stretch out in the world like, "What's up, motherfuckers?"
no, that's a lie.
I don't think that's a lie.
That is a lie.
I don't believe so.
I know it's a lie.
I don't think so.
It is.
I don't think so. Well, we're not all up to your standards. I know that. This motherfucker's like a fucking python.
That ain't where I'm going with that.
What?
Well, even if you've been circumcised, when you get out the pool, you're still like, you know, an inch and a half.
The turtle head, like,
you know, that motherfucker may grow to 14 inches. Not mine. Not claiming that. You know.
We're not trying to be superheroes here.
But I mean, it don't matter how long that motherfucker.
Well, yeah, when
grow
you're in the
to,
cold, that's
you know, when you get out the pool, you're looking at like 2 good inches.
Yeah. You get out the pool, you're hiding behind the hair. You're all like, "Let's pull this motherfucker over." I get out the pool, this motherfucker's like, "Let's pull my turtleneck, let's pull out the jacket." All this stuff. We look like a fucking thumbnail sticking out there till we warm up. Then we're gonna whoop everybody's ass.
I just got one question.
We've got to find another subject.
Is there anything I can say that'll get us off this fucking subject?
Be it fucking damn, motherfucker. That's double time right there.
Because I cannot tell y'all how much I do not want to discuss this anymore.
I wish you'd stop right before I said the thumbnail thing. I'm praying for that to go away. Can we edit this?
Nope. We are live. Oh my God. Actually, we've hit our hour.
No, we ain't ended on that.
I can't think of a better time to end it than right now.
I'm going to burn this motherfucker's rent. All I need is just one more subscriber. I will burn that shit. So, yeah.
I want to see boobs. YouTube.
Go back to the boobs. Yes.
YouTube. Yes, I want to get on something
How
manly.
many subscribers before we get the boobs showing up?
Well, no, that ain't up to us. YouTube is trying to make it where it's okay to have boobs.
Oh.
As soon as
YouTube
says,
okays this, there's going to be boob shops in the upper corners over here somewhere.
Yes, I can put up 6 of us at one time. So we're one. That means we need 5 chicks that are willing to show us boobs.
Show them what the 6 shot looks like.
Well, I can't because there ain't 6 people here.
Oh, I thought it'd just show empty boxes.
No.
See that.
It'll
Okay.
just do that.
Okay. Well, when we get the okay for boobs, we're going to show you 6 boobs at one time.
But that'll put us here, and that'll put all the boobs right here. Which I'm rolling this mouse like everybody else can see it.
Yeah. I like this version here, too.
Yeah. That'll put the boobs underneath us.
There's going to be boobs.
But
we will show them to you.
We're talking shit here that nobody else can see.
That'll be on episode Spank Bank number 2. So, Spank Bank number 3 is going to be a motherfucker.
There we go. I got us bigger again. All right, though. We have covered way more topics than I want to.
A lot more shit than we should get into.
Shit, I hope I never have to discuss again in my life.
And we
appreciate y'all watching. We appreciate the ones of y'all that commented. And I don't care what Eddie says, we're getting out of here.
We'll see y'all later. I love this jam. I thought that was the end.
It was.
Had it at the very